Hello, everyone. We are here. We are finally doing this, Miss Jordyn. How are you doing?
I'm good. This has been such a long time coming, and unfortunate circumstances brought us here, but I'm so happy to be here, and I'm so happy to finally be doing this with you.
I know. So, for anyone that doesn't know, my name is Sam. This is Jordyn, and this is officially episode 1 of the Unsolicited podcast with Sam and Jordyn. And we are here to just, you know, shoot whatever we want to talk about,
Yeah, give a bunch of information that absolutely no one asked for, but can sometimes be super entertaining.
Absolutely. We didn't even talk about this. Do we want this to be an explicit podcast?
I mean, I feel like with me, it's gonna happen on accident 99% of the time. So I feel like we should just maybe have it out there, just in case I slip up with my trucker's mouth.
Okay, because I was automatically just going to start cursing just now, and I just
Okay,
realized
perfect. I'm so glad we're both there.
I was like, are we doing this or are we not doing this? But yeah, so we are just gonna talk about whatever we want to talk about. I guess before we get started, we'll talk about our new handles for everything, right?
Yes, let's give some promo.
So we are going to be unsolicited underscore podcast on TikTok, where we're going to post clips of this podcast. Maybe we'll make some funny things here and there. I don't really know. We don't really have, there's no plan.
No.
Right? Like,
this literally just started where we were like, we should have a pod. Well, we've been saying it for years, and we will get into the background of me and Sam, but we have been saying for years that the two of us should have a podcast that's totally our own. And then literally one day we just started making a graphic, and we were like, you know what? This works. And it's the graphic that you're seeing as our background on the show right now. That just led to all of this. And here we are.
Real quick, Jordyn, am I laggy?
No, you're not laggy.
Okay, you're a little laggy to me.
I'm laggy? Is it?
I don't know.
Oh no.
Like your mouth does not match up with your words.
Really?
Yes, it was fine in the beginning, but like when we were not
concerning. How am I right now? Still laggy?
A little bit, but it's like catching up with it.
All right, well, you talk for a little bit. Maybe it'll give my Wi-Fi a minute to catch up.
Okay, it looks like it's starting to catch up now. All right, so we are unsolicited underscore podcast on TikTok, like we said, and then we do have a Twitter now, and it's just Sam and Jordyn, and make sure that you know it's Jordyn with a Y because it's the right way to spell Jordyn.
Yes. The only way.
And I guess we'll start off with why are we here?
Yeah. Jordyn, wait, first, how's my lagginess?
Your lagginess looks great. You're not laggy anymore.
Okay, give me a warning if the lagginess is ungreat. So why are we here? Me and Sam are currently both on the job hunt, and so we figure as we are applying for jobs and going on the search that we should have this podcast kind of as our safe place. And especially, like, everyone knows the economy is a hot mess right now. I know we're not the only people that are kind of in this position looking for jobs, so we wanted to make it a safe place to kind of vent about our job search, talk about what we're doing as we're on the job hunt. Like I said earlier, unfortunate circumstances brought us here. However, we are turning it around and making it a positive.
Absolutely. We totally are. And again, we're going to go into a little bit of background on how Jordyn and I became friends, because nobody really knows how this happened.
People
apparently
have like all these theories about like how we became friends. Everyone thinks we're like internet friends that like suddenly connected in person, and we'll get into all of it because it's honestly an adorable story.
It really is. It really
started with Sam not liking me.
All right, to be fair, I didn't know what the situation was going to be like. So let's jump into this story real quick.
I think it's time with that as the prelude.
Right. So basically, when this was 2019, right? I had just gotten a job at NFL Films in Mount Laurel, New Jersey as a production assistant for the show Good Morning Football, which actually, believe it or not, I'm using my mouse pad right now.
Oh my God, that's so amazing.
Which is just to show that we're telling the truth. And I was there for about 2 weeks, and then they were like, hey, we're getting an intern. And I was like, great. And I was kind of doing interny type of work. So I was like, okay, great. So eventually one of the producers brings Jordyn over to my little closet of a room that I was editing in. And they were like, this is Jordyn. She's our intern. And Jordyn's all smile. She's like, oh my God, it's so nice to meet you. How are you? And I was like, hi.
I was like, who is this exceptionally happy person and why is she here?
And I was like, okay, we'll figure out how this whole thing is gonna go. And then later that week, I think was it was kickoff for NFL. It was a Thursday night game, and for some reason we were there, but we weren't working that game. I don't even remember what the circumstances were, but basically we were sitting in the editing room, where we were going to be working every day together for the most part. And Jordyn comes up to me and we were talking and like I didn't know each other, and she was like, I would love to exchange numbers with you. And I was like, oh okay, like I'm gonna make a friend like at work, like okay. And we exchanged numbers and we were chatting and everything, and then we spent the entire 100th season of the NFL together. And
night shift, baby.
We did night shift, yes, because Good Morning Football happens in the morning, so the whole show has to get produced the night before. And we spent so much time together and just grew this like very beautiful relationship, I think.
We did. And now we're here hosting a podcast together. To give you guys like kind of a timeline, I'm pretty sure my first day was August 12th. So I start August 12th. That's when I'm introduced to Sam. Me and Sam start talking. August 12th, Sam super unsure about Jordyn. She's like, this girl has a lot of energy. I don't know what she's coming in here to do. Like there's some question marks. And she's like, okay. By October, we had like matching we did a Halloween costume together.
Yes, we came into work and we were the 2018 NFC Championship game, and I was Drew Brees and she was a referee that didn't throw the flag on the pass interference.
I had it in my pocket, but I didn't throw it.
And we took pictures together and everything, and I was like, oh my God, I have a new girlfriend.
No, and that was like, especially working in sports, like before that internship prior, I was working with a podcast that was literally 5 like dudes, like grown men. And I'm like 17, 18 18, 19 at the time. So when I walked in, I think why I got so excited was because, oh my God, young female, I'm going to force her to be my friend. And look at us 4 years later hosting a podcast together.
4 years later. That's insane.
So gross.
But so then what happened was obviously the Super Bowl happened in February of 2020, and then obviously March of 2020, everything shut down. We had no idea what was going on. I didn't know when I was going to see Jordyn again.
Or
if I was ever going to see Jordyn again. Turns out a year later, she drove up to Staten Island, New York. She lives in South Jersey. She drives up there and she's like, hey, let's make content. Let's do things. Let's hang out. And I was like, great. So that was April of 2021.
Yeah.
It's crazy to think about. But yeah, we just kept in touch for like that whole year though.
Yeah.
Talking about football, talking about other things. Life was a big thing.
Yeah. No, you guys will soon, like very, very, very quickly realize me and Sam share one singular brain cell. That's it. My thoughts are her thoughts. Her thoughts are my thoughts. And there are sometimes one beats one to the other. There are sometimes the thoughts happen at the same exact time using the same exact words. And it's really freaking freaky. And I'm sure you guys will see it on multiple occasions.
Yes.
But yeah. So
I think just example last night, there's a topic we're going to talk about in this podcast today.
No, this is one of the weirdest things that's ever happened to me ever.
I'm laying in bed, I'm watching TikTok, and I'm watching this very specific TikTok, and I'm like, okay, wow, this is really interesting. And in my brain, I'm like, wow, I kind of hope Jordyn hasn't seen this so I can talk to her about it. As I'm watching it, I'm halfway through the TikTok. This girl sends me the TikTok through, not even on TikTok, via text, so that I would see it for sure. And I was like, Jordyn, I couldn't even type. I was like, I'm watching this right now.
No, it was, and mind you, like, you know how TikTok sometimes, like, there's a theory if like you're sitting next to a person, your For You pages will sync up. We are a state apart. Like she is Staten Island. I am South Jersey, basically Philadelphia, sitting on our respective couches in our respective homes. And we are watching the same exact TikTok at the same exact moment.
Yeah, which is terrifying.
Ew.
Yeah, it's terrifying. But nonetheless, we have one brain cell. We say a lot of things at the same time. We have a lot of the same ideas. It's really, really freaks us out.
But it's also amazing. Like, me and her work together better than anyone else I've ever worked with, because we have our moments and like we just get each other. Like, we know like how each other operate. And like I said, you guys will see it on here plenty.
There was definitely times even at our old job when we were working together, we would be on Zoom for like an hour and a half just talking about life, just talking about work. And then we would like start working, but we'd still be on Zoom together. So it would just be like complete silence.
Yeah.
But we'd just like be sitting on a Zoom together.
You'd just like be there.
Yeah. And then it was like every day. We had to do this every single morning. And if we didn't, we were like,
I felt lost. The week that she went on vacation and like I was still working, I was like, I feel like not whole. Like,
yeah, no,
we didn't have our morning Zoom sessions.
And then she went on vacation too, and I was like, what am I supposed to do?
Right? Like, it doesn't feel complete.
It doesn't. So we've even had a couple of morning FaceTimes just to fill the void there.
Yes.
Which is very nice.
Yes.
But so that's our background. That's how I think we got here to this day to actually make this podcast.
And since I'll fill in some of the blanks, since NFL Films, we have done, Sam has her podcast and her podcast network. I do YouTube and TikTok, and we have like collaborated and done so many shows. She's a Giants fan. I'm an Eagles fan, and we've done so much content together. We're big sports girlies. Also pop culture girlies. So, you know, you get the best of both worlds.
That's kind of like why we're doing this podcast too. Cause like, you'll see this first thing we're going to talk about, a little sportsy, another topic we're going to talk about more pop culture. So we're going to kind of like just feel it out and feel.
You're checking all boxes.
All boxes. Everybody's going to love this. So I think if you're ready, we can jump into this first topic if you're.
Oh, I've been dying. We have like literally had to stop ourselves from texting about this so we could save it for this moment. Drum roll, please. Did Josh Allen cheat on his long-term girlfriend, get a woman pregnant, and then his girlfriend caused a scene, got the cops called to their house, and now they're broken up? So we need to break this down. What's true? What isn't? What are our thoughts? I'm going to start off by saying I have a very hard time picturing Josh Allen being the cheating type, but I also saw, I made a note of it.
Did you see that TikTok comment?
They were like, if you knew him in college, this wouldn't surprise you.
I saw that comment too. Yes, I did. Of course I did. That's what I was going to bring up.
Yeah, tell me where you stand on this. They definitely seem broken up. She removed 100%. Everything. She doesn't even follow him anymore.
100%. They are no longer together. That I wholeheartedly agree. Like I get it. But the fact that he went off and cheated and got another woman pregnant, which also, this is like not, from what I understand, this is not recent. Like, this happened before the divisional game against the Bengals.
Yes.
So, like, I don't really know why this is happening now and it didn't happen then. Maybe they tried to work it out. I don't really know. But I cannot imagine Josh Allen doing that, especially to his long-term girlfriend. But apparently, to some people in the TikTok comments, this is not out of the realm of possibility, which blows my mind, because me and you, I mean, I have a freaking Bills pennant behind me. Like, love the Bills, love Josh Allen. But like, that face, how could
he, you have such a precious baby face, and you're gonna be a man-eating cheater? Like,
it blows my mind.
No, it really does. It really does. I did some digging. I was so convinced, especially when I heard the whole theory broken down, like this happened prior to the divisional game. I was like, there's no way. I saw him and her at NFL Honors. They fact checked. I scrubbed through the entire NFL Honors ceremony. Don't think he was there. Looked at every red carpet photo. Like, there's no picture of him, especially not her, at the 2023 NFL honors. The picture that I had in my head was from 2022. Her in the gorgeous black dress with the half up, half down.
Yep.
So there were two. I literally Googled Josh Allen, Brittany, NFL honors, and it was 2019, the white dress, or 2020, the white dress and the black dress. No 2023 NFL honors.
Which would make sense because this was supposed to have happened beforehand.
Yes. And I also found a TikTok from February of someone saying, and like this TikTok had like 300 likes, like was not like super viral. And it was of this girl being like, oh yeah, everyone's alleging Josh Allen of getting a bartender at this specific bar pregnant. She was like, it's not true. Like, da-da-da-da. And she went on to say that it was completely made up, but now it's mid-April and this is all resurfacing. So like, I was like, fuck, like maybe there is some truth to it. If like people have been like low key talking about it and now it's just like becoming super public. But did you hear about all the info with the cops that got called to their place?
From what I understand, yeah, like she trashed their house and the cops were called, like, Josh had to leave.
Good for you, girl.
I mean,
they met at 8 years old, high school sweethearts, has followed him through everything. You have the audacity to, one, not propose to me yet, and two, cheat on me?
And the fact that he didn't just like go to college and just like automatically become, like, he went to junior college, community college, like then he ended up at Wyoming, which like isn't even a big football school. Like this girl loved him.
Every scout was like, Josh Allen does not have what it takes to be an NFL quarterback. And she was like, I love you anyway. I'm staying.
It's insane. But wait, I want to hear more about this police report. Tell me.
Yeah, no. So apparently, basically along the lines of what you were saying, allegedly at their home, she was throwing an absolute hissy fit. And I don't know if it's when she found out initially that from what it seems like, because apparently that happened like a while ago, but someone in the comments, and again, these are like unnamed sources. I don't know how much of this is true, but someone in the comments was like, I'm from the Buffalo area. My friend lives in their neighborhood where cops were called, saw the cops at the house that night. Like, this is true. Like, cops were called to their house. And apparently it was when she found out about him knocking up some other girl that he slept with, cheated on her with. And it was her just breaking everything and losing her goddamn mind. I mean, which, like, as she should. Like, I don't want any of this to like, I would probably have burned it to the ground. So she's better than me.
After all that time. And also, I mean, I believe she's from California too.
Yes.
So to move from California to Buffalo, New York. Let me tell you, I've been there. It's not a good place. Like, it is desolate. It is cold. It is sad. I mean, no offense to anybody who lives in Buffalo, but which I'm sure they'd probably agree with me. But it's so not California. I'll tell you that.
And not only did she scrub Josh Allen from her Instagram entirely, she scrubbed every single Buffalo Bills picture except for one from 2021, and it looked like a sponsored post because the jacket company was tagged.
Now, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Do you think she deleted the posts or archived them? Because,
all right, I don't know. No, the interesting thing was she left up the picture from the night he was drafted until everyone started talking about it, and then she removed that one too.
Oh, it's gone.
It's gone.
As of last night, it wasn't. I checked.
Oh yeah, no. Today, before this show, gone. But on her Instagram story, I have been invested just because I looked at her as like Queen of Buffalo. Like like she's like a NFL first lady in my eyes.
100%.
Like, love her, respect her. So I'm looking at her Instagram story today. She's out to eat with Kyle Juszczyk's either wife or fiance, Summer. So like she's still hanging out with like and like I don't know their relationship prior. I don't know if they were like friends on their own.
Yeah.
But thought that was interesting.
So the other thing that I saw in a TikTok comment was, let me read. I just took screenshots. I didn't take notes because Jordyn is the organized one in this group. So somebody commented and said, so apparently heard from a good source, but all alleged, Brittany was cheating on Josh with their gardener or something before all of this happened.
So they were just cheating on each other?
Perhaps. Maybe he found out she was cheating on him.
So
And then
he
he
slept
went
with
out and was just
someone.
like, wow, screw you, Brittany, and went out and cheated on someone else with someone else, and then accidentally didn't use protection because he's probably a dumbass and got her pregnant. And then that's how she was just like, wow, screw you. Maybe they had an arrangement.
Like an open thing?
Maybe. And
And then maybe
the
when
one
he
rule was
yeah.
don't get pregnant for
Or
both
like,
men.
don't catch feelings, don't fall in love, like do what you want on the side, don't talk about it. But then once he knocked someone up, he probably crossed that line.
Yeah, maybe.
Dun 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 dun. With the gardener though, I feel like that's so Desperate Housewives.
Yeah, I know, right? Well,
Early 2000s drama
again, this
TV.
says good source, but all alleged. So that might just be like literally someone pulled that from the sky and like,
Yeah.
I don't know. But
The gardener.
this is the
Maybe, oh
second
my God,
time.
maybe the gardener is code for Gardner Minshew.
Honestly, respect.
Like, sis, I understand. I get it. I have his jersey. He's a backup quarterback.
Not for the Eagles anymore, though. Sorry. He's gonna. What's happening?
Hold on.
Oh my goodness. Did we lost the mic?
We're back.
We're back. We are back.
We are
Let's
back
do it.
better.
But this comment also says this is the second time I've seen someone say he knocked up another girl, so I'm choosing to believe it.
Yeah, no, I mean, digging today, I literally, all I searched on TikTok was Josh Allen and Brittany breakup. And all of the videos, like I said, I found one dating back to February 1st, talking about him knocking someone up. So wait, that leads us to the next point. So
Right.
say no matter what happened, they're 100% broken up. We don't know why or how. None of that is actually confirmed. This is all alleged, all rumors, but confirmed they're broken up. Is this the Josh Allen revenge arc? Like, are the Bills about to, like, is he just gonna go out and start absolutely murdering people?
Follow-up question. Is this the reason why the Bills did not go to the Super Bowl last year? Because they put, what, 10 points up in that game against the Bengals?
Well, I actually saw a video about the reason Stefon Diggs, remember, Stefon Diggs and Josh Allen have that beautiful relationship. Stefon Diggs went up to Josh Allen at the end of the game and was like, what? Like,
And Josh
apparently,
was like, head down.
Yes. And apparently, again, super alleged, but allegedly that was Stefon Diggs being like, put your head in the game, let go of everything going on off the field and focus. And I think that's why, again, allegedly that's why Stefon Diggs was so fired up, because Josh Allen was more worried about everything that happened leading up to the game rather than the game itself.
Sure. Huh.
There so, like, I mean, all of the pieces make sense.
You know, and that thing too, like, to get a little analytical into sports for a moment, like, I noticed during that game, I was like, this is not the playoff Josh Allen we saw last year.
No, because their game against the Chiefs, that was one of the best football games I've ever watched my entire life.
My entire life, yeah.
100%. Josh Allen, no one made a single mistake in that game. Like, Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes were both surgical. Patrick Mahomes just happened to get the ball first in overtime, which is an argument that we are not going to get into right now. But you're right. Going off of your point, yes, we've seen Josh Allen in the postseason. We've seen Josh Allen in the regular season. That, and especially on a snowy day in your home stadium.
So unlike him.
It's because Brittany found out that he knocked a bitch up.
Well, you know, reap what you sow, Josh. Come on. Like, you gotta get some sort of consequences here. And your whole team got let down because of it. So
yeah.
I honestly, if it is true, I'm like dying to see how far along this woman is and who she is.
Mm-hmm.
And if it, like, later down the line, if he's like, here's my child.
Yeah.
Like what if
like he's kind of becoming Tom Brady now.
We didn't even really get to discuss Tom Brady and Reese Witherspoon, by the way.
I know. I heard that was like nixed in the butt, though. Reese Witherspoon was like, I don't know where this came from.
Oh, okay. Well, then never mind.
And someone told me that, so I haven't. I don't have notes on Tom Brady and Reese Witherspoon, but I did hear that she was like, no, like I don't know where this came from, but I mean, Tom Brady, very different. Tom Brady was with someone, had a baby with that person, but then left her.
But he didn't know she was pregnant.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And he takes care of that kid like all the time. Like
exactly.
Jack is everywhere.
So I want to see, like you said, one, if this is true, and two, I mean, if it's true and there is a woman out there pregnant with your baby, I really hope Josh Allen would step up and be like, this may not be the most traditional way and how I pictured having a child, but this is my child and I'm going to be there for him or her. And I don't know why I just assumed a boy, and bring them into my life.
Yeah, it's an interesting situation. And I'm kind of loving the investigative journalism coming out of you right now.
Thank you. Thank you. You as well. This has been super fun.
I just watched one TikTok. I didn't really do a lot of research.
I literally went through a deep dive because I was so convinced that they were at NFL Honors together. And I was like, if they were at NFL Honors together, then this whole thing is debunked because that would have been after when all of this allegedly happened. Fact that, and I'm not saying that they weren't. I'm just saying that I thought they were there. I thought I remembered seeing them. And when I went back today and did a full deep dive, could not find any evidence of them at the 12th annual NFL Honors 2023 ceremony.
Right.
If anyone can, please share with me because then we can debunk this theory.
You would have been able to find some sort of Getty image or something online if they were, though.
Right? Yeah. No, I had her in the white dress with long hair and then the black dress half up, half down. Both absolutely fantastic. That woman knows how to work a red carpet.
Yeah, I mean, that woman, Britney, is stunning.
I know. I'm actually aching for myself because the one Instagram picture on her feed, I like literally lived for, and it was in Buffalo in the snow when she wore the white one-piece jumpsuit, the hat, and the jacket. And she was like walking up the stairs, and I was like, oh my God, like she ate it up, and now it's gone. No Buffalo.
Why was she with Kyle Juszczyk's wife? I don't think him and Kyle are friends, are they?
I don't know.
Like, that's such a random thing.
Right? Yeah, she's with Summer Juszczyk right now. I was like,
Interesting.
She posted a picture of or she reposted, I think Summer posted her, and then she re-put it on her story of like their food.
Oh my God. Wild. Where is she? Is she in California?
Yeah. Or somewhere warm.
She out of there. She left Western New York and was like, peace out.
She will probably never return to the East Coast.
Oh.
I'll miss her.
Well, we're sorry to see you leave, Brittany.
Yeah.
Like, genuinely. And Josh, get your shit together, okay?
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Yeah, Josh. Mr. Joshy. I thought you were a big teddy bear, Mr. Joshy.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'd love to see this unfold. We can talk about this later on, too.
Yeah.
Like, in later episodes to see how this unfolds.
Yes, we will be keeping up with this. The other celebrity couple matchup that I have not been able to wrap my head around confirmed Timothee Chalamet and Kylie Jenner are a couple.
I just have to put it out there and say I'll probably talk about him all the time, but my fiance Michael went to LaGuardia High School in New York City, and Timothee Chalamet also went to LaGuardia High School. So we like to keep up with Timothee because we like to see where he's at. And I would say dating a Jenner, you made it. Like, you're there. You're at the top of your game.
Yeah. I mean, he is. And like I don't know why, because like I don't know Timothee. Like I don't know what he does in his spare time, but just like from his acting and like his interviews, I would think that he would end up with like a spunky, artsy, like creative girl. I cannot see, like before this, I could not picture this pair together at all, because I also feel like Kylie, I mean, and the Jenners and Kardashians in general go for like athletes and like these like like dude, like bro dudes, and like Timothee Chalamet just doesn't scream that. But again, TikTok research, someone said, and I don't know if, I mean, I know he's from your area and Michael went to school with him, but everyone said, they were like, if you knew him growing up, like this wouldn't surprise you. Like he always liked like the just like traditional, like girly girl kind of thing, which like is Kylie Jenner.
Well, I mean, the rumor that went around up here was that he like gave chlamydia to like all of NYU. I don't know how true that is. I can't, I have no idea where that came from, but somebody told me that.
Allegedly.
Yeah, so like
we should name this podcast to allegedly. Allegedly unsolicited.
Allegedly unsolicited. But yeah, don't come for me, Timmy, because I don't know for sure. But
yeah.
So maybe he just, runs around and does whatever he wants to do, and if he wants to date Kylie Jenner. And like the thing is too, it's like this is the Jenner. I mean, no offense to Kendall, but like, and I don't know a lot about them. I never watched Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
No, me either.
Like, in terms of somebody on the outside looking in, Kylie is like
she's the billionaire.
Yeah.
Like she's the one.
Yeah. Did I buy a fake Kylie lip kit when I was in college? Absolutely. Did it like glue
I don't blame you at all.
Did it glue my lips together? Yes, it did. But did I wear it anyway out so I could tell people? Yeah, 100% I did.
That is absolutely the most iconic thing I've ever heard.
I bought it off of Wish. Do you remember Wish?
Yes.
I bought it off of Wish. It was like $2. And I was like, I'm going to put this near my mouth. That's a good idea.
It's funny because I feel like everyone always says, oh, like the Wish version of the Kylie lip kit. You literally had
it was
the Wish version of the Kylie lip kit.
It was 100% that. And it literally, like, if I put like my lips together, it literally like my lips would like take like 5 seconds to like unlock. But I kept wearing it.
No, fun fact, there was one picture of Kylie Jenner before all of her work. Literally one singular picture, and someone sent it to me and was like, this looks just like you. And that one picture at the one angle did. Like I was like, whoa, that's like kind of freaky. But it's the only picture in her entire existence that did. And now, I mean, she doesn't even look like she did in that picture anymore.
Yeah.
But no, literally, I think it was like 7th or 8th grade. And I was like, guys, I look like Kylie Jenner.
I think the other thing to point out here is that Jordyn is 2 years younger than me. Yes. So that's an important thing, because there will be times where I'm like, Jordyn, do you know this movie? And she's going to go, no. And I'm going to go, what? Like,
also in terms of like, Jordyn, do you know this blank? I don't know what's wrong with me. My career is social media. I feel like I watch things. I literally live under a rock. Like no, there are so many things in life where people are like, have you heard of this? Have you eaten this? Have you watched this? And I'm like, no, like, and everyone is always like blown away. So just don't be blown away, because I'm making it very abundantly clear that I'm aware that there's so much out there that I've yet to experience. Going off of that, here, Kylie Jenner and Timothee Chalamet, I think it's a weird couple. I think it'll be fun for a little while. And then they're going to break up. Yeah,
definitely not.
I feel like it's going to be it's literally, oh my God, it's another Kim and Pete. And they're going to have a really fun, super public couple months. And then they're going to have this amicable breakup where they're like, amicable? What's the word I'm trying to say?
Amicable.
Amicable. Cue that as one of the times where I combine 2 words together thinking I'm saying a word that isn't actually real. And then they're going to have this amicable breakup. And they're going to go their separate ways, and everyone's going to forget it happened.
I would argue and say that, because I know you love Pete Davidson. I have a special place for Pete in my heart, being from Staten Island. Timothee Chalamet is the more handsome version of Pete Davidson. Yes.
No. Agree to disagree.
Like in like a overarching
How tall is Timothee Chalamet?
How old is he?
How tall?
Oh, tall. Oh, I don't know. I assume long. He seems like a long boy.
Really? I thought he was like a short
I'm going to say at least 6 foot.
Really? Okay. I was going to say like 5'10".
5'10", maybe. I don't know. Did you ever see Little Women? He looks really tall in Little Women.
He does, but he's also with a lot of little women.
That's not the point of that movie. Oh my God. Jordyn, do you know what Little Women is?
No, I do. I read Little Women.
Okay. Thank goodness.
That is not one of the things that I'm unaware about. Let's see. But I was just making it because, like, I don't know.
No, Saoirse Ronan is a tall woman.
He is literally 5'10".
No, he's not.
I swear to
Look it
God.
up. Look it up.
Timmy, I am. Like, it's like confirmed from multiple sources.
Oh, the internet says 5'10".
IMDb height 5'10".
God damn.
Is he a Sag? December 27th? Is that still Sag?
No. Possibly beginning of Capricorn?
Okay. You know, he is 5'10". So guess what? Pete Davidson's hotter.
Listen, as someone who's getting married to someone who's 5'7", that's like
This is so unfair. Coming from a person that's 5 feet tall.
Yeah. And you're also dating someone who's like 6'11". Like, that man is a green bean.
He is a green bean. He's my green bean.
The fun part too is that Jordyn and I, if we were ever single at the same time, we know for a fact we would never have to fight over a man because our tastes in men are so different.
So vastly different.
It's like unreal how different.
Yeah.
If you took my fiance and Jordan's boyfriend and put them next to each other, they would be on opposite ends of the spectrum.
No, like legitimately.
It's like I'm marrying a very short, nerdy, funny, not to say Brian's not funny, but like, you know, like that's the vibe, and Jordan's dating this athletic, tall guy, and I'm like, we are on two different paths for sure. Uh-oh, I lost you. Can't hear you. Can't hear you, Pete.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, we got you.
Let me make sure this mic. So for the reference, I have a mic arm. This is our first episode. And so I normally, I also just moved in, hence like the white asylum walls. And I have a mic arm, but it doesn't attach to my new desk. So I'm ordering like a stand. So that's why today we're having mic issues and I'm holding it. And by next episode, there will be a mic stand. So this does not continuously happen.
We're going to figure it out.
It's our pilot episode.
It's a pilot episode. We're just figuring this out as we're going.
Yeah.
We're figuring it out.
Okay. I have something that I want to ask of you.
Yes.
This is so random.
Yes.
Do you have, I know I'm not the only one, but like, do you have like hyperfixation foods?
Yes. Yeah.
What's your current hyperfixation food?
Right now, it's prebiotic soda from Poppy.
Perfect.
Like, no joke. I've been downing these like nobody's business.
Mine, I think you already know mine. And again, listeners, this goes back to me living under a rock, not trying things, not being aware of things. So I just discovered, Sam knows this, I just discovered that I like cream cheese. Which I know, I'm 24 years old. 25.
2-3 weeks ago this happened, maybe?
Yes.
Like very
I have a bagel with cream cheese every single day. And the other day I went in, I slept in, and then I went in there, like woke up, cleaned the apartment. I didn't go to the bagel shop until like 1:30. They closed at 2. And they were like, this is like lunch. And I was like, yeah, but I didn't have my bagel with cream cheese today. So like I'm here. But you know, and I specifically garlic herb or scallion cream cheese has been.
Have you had regular cream cheese?
Yes.
Do you like it?
I like it.
But you prefer
I prefer the flavored cream cheeses.
Okay. Also, just culturally, we have very different bagel lives. The fact that your bagel place closes at 2:00.
Are yours open constantly?
24/7, baby. I can get a bagel at 3 a.m. if I wanted to.
I need that. Oh my God. Maybe I'll open a bagel shop as my next job. I'll be like, oh my God, I discovered I like cream cheese 2 weeks ago. Let's open a bagel place.
Sporty's Bagels.
That's like kind of so cute.
That's actually really cute.
Oh my God, wait, I'll make it like a bagel sports bar with like beer taps and like TVs.
Oh my God. And you know what? You know what else you should, like when when the bagels get like old and stale, you can like turn them into croutons and like put them out on the bar. And like that's like the little bar snack is like bagel like croutons. We are entrepreneurs, let me tell you.
I love croutons.
My mom makes croutons like that. She takes our old bagels and
my mom yells at me and she's like, croutons are just stale bread. And I'm like, I would eat croutons I buy the garlic butter crouton bags to like put in salads. When I get hungry, I eat them like chips.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
To go into a little TMI, that's like my cycle when I'm on my cycle. Like that's like
That's
my
your
food.
croutons?
I just full claw in the bag, just eating
Yeah.
freaking croutons. It's delightful.
What's your favorite like night snack?
I try not to eat at night. It's like very hard, but I
You're
have
better
to
than me.
go like a sweet and savory combination. So
Okay.
like last night I had like a handful of like chocolate covered Himalayan salt almonds. And first of all,
Who are you?
someone
I'm popping a bag of Orville Redenbacher movie theater butter popcorn, adding extra butter on top.
let me tell you something though about these nuts. So they're okay, backstory. Michael and I go to Target and we see like we go into the food section and there's this like plastic container of it's like it says Himalayan. First of all, he loves Himalayan salt. I don't know why. It just tastes like regular salt to me. But he's like Himalayan salt, dark chocolate covered almonds. And he's like, oh my God, these are definitely gonna be so good. We should get them. I was like, throw them in the cart. So we bring them home and I look and I realize on the receipt, this thing of nuts, it's like this big, like a plastic container, was $15.
Because
$15.
they're scooped from the Himalayas.
Apparently. So I guess it's the salt that makes I don't know. But so like we like ration them because we're like we don't have
Rationing your dark chocolate Himalayan salted nuts.
we don't have the funds to be spending $15 on
Yeah,
nuts.
we're job hunting.
So we literally like get it and this it lasts us like forever, but it just sits on his desk in our room. And every once in a while I just pick up like a little handful and I had a little handful last night. They are so good. And it makes me sound so pretentious. It really does. But they're delightful. But like chocolate covered pretzels or like sometimes I just like have chocolate chips. Like
No, I love chocolate chips.
they're so good just to
know.
eat. Like and I just get a little bowl.
Especially like the little bitter ones.
Yes, the semi-sweet ones.
Yes.
That's the ones I have.
Yes.
Because they're so good. That was literally like every Sunday when we watched The Last of Us, that was my snack. Was a little bowl of chocolate chips.
I'm a big, I love popcorn. It's my fave. I could not, if they were like, you can eat one thing. Sorry, I know I just said croutons and cream cheese bagels. Cream cheese bagels are my current hyperfixation food. I love my croutons, but popcorn is on another tier for me. And I'm super picky. Like not actually, but like when I'm buying it for myself, I go for either the Smart Food white cheddar.
Oh, so good.
Oh my God, because it's legitimately the best tasting thing I've ever experienced. Or like I said, Orville Redenbacher.
You got it.
Movie theater butter.
Oh no, we keep losing you, girl. Once Jordyn gets her mic stand, it's over for all of you. Forget about it.
You're all done once I get a mic stand. So this thing.
I love this. This is so funny. I can hear you now.
That's what I get for being sassy.
But yeah, you know what else I've been like hyperfixating on too? The egg white bites from Starbucks.
Oh my God. Well, I told you that hard-boiled eggs once I discovered they were my hyperfixation food prior to cream cheese bagels. I'm realizing my hyperfixation foods are just things that I try for the first time.
And then you can't get enough of it.
Yeah, because I'm like, oh my God, why did I go 24 years without eating a hard-boiled egg?
That's true. That is very true. Oh my God, you're 24 now? That's right.
No, Sam, I'm 25.
Oh my God, I forgot. Oh my God, that
it?
means I'm turning 27? Dude,
Yeah.
I've been thinking that you're 23 and I'm 25 for like years.
Well, I mean, we can just stay there. That's fine.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
I'm convinced. I told everybody like when I turned 26 last year, I was like, this is like the new over the hill. Like once you are over 25, like it's time to start going to bed at 9 p.m. And
I mean, I was doing that at freaking 24.
Yeah, exactly.
I was absolutely an unhinged animal at the age of like 16, doing things that no 16-year-old should even consider. And then I got to college and said, oh my God, I'm so tired. and I haven't left my house since.
It's so funny. We like almost like swapped. Like I was like a very like sheltered, like not sheltered, but like I like kept to myself like in high school and like middle school and like didn't do a lot of crazy things. And then I went to college and I like went away and I was like, oh yeah, it's time. To
And
just
my mom decided like when I think it was like after the pandemic, and maybe it was the pandemic that like sparked it, but it was like after the pandemic where she was like, let me know where you're going, let me know what time you're going to be home, like that. And I was like, Mom, I was like, when I was 15, I was sleeping on the power lines in the middle of the woods in sand. And you thought I was at Sarah's house. Like, I'm 24 now. Like,
so unhinged.
no,
That
it
is
was
unhinged behavior.
yeah, no. We were snowmobiling in the middle of summer, just on sand.
That's sandmobiling, is it not?
It is, but on a snowmobile.
That is unreal.
Yeah, no.
That
Wild
is
times.
unreal. We live very different lives.
No, honestly, high school Jordyn and current Jordyn, two completely different people.
Two different people. Two different people. Yeah, that's so funny. I love that though.
Yeah.
I think we genuinely are these like two puzzle pieces that like just kind of fit together
Don't
because
make me cry right now.
that's the whole point. At the end of every episode, I'm just going to do something to try and make you cry.
I've been crying so much. You can see it in my eyes a little bit.
It's okay. We're all
I finished Daisy Jones and the Six last night.
the show or the
Yes, the show.
I'm on episode 8. It's so good.
Okay, well, episode 10, just get a box of tissues.
Oh, lovely.
And I know we both read the book.
Yeah.
So like I knew exactly what I was getting and I still blubbering crying.
There are some differences though.
There's
Major differences.
I expected Daisy Jones to be like really, really, really fucked up.
Right?
And like she is, but in like a cute, pretty, put together kind of way.
I thought the same thing the whole time I've been watching this show. I'm like, why is she like not more drunk all the time? And like now when they're like on tour and she's like high on stage and like all this, I'm like, this is how I thought she was gonna be the whole time.
Yes. Because I don't know. And like, yeah, she came in late and like she had the personality. One, I still think they casted it perfectly. Like the looks of like visually exactly what I was expecting. But I think they tried to like put.
Oh, Jordyn was right there in the middle of her thought and they said no.
One moment.
Okay. No, we're not back. Oh,
I'm not back.
No, there you are.
Am I back?
You're back.
But yeah, no, I just think they took her character and kind of like molded it into being like a little more put together with like these hints of being super fucked up. When like, I mean, in the book, she was really messed up from like the moment you met her.
Yeah. Yeah. No, she is unwell, Miss Daisy Jones.
Yeah. Love her. Absolutely adore her.
Yeah. And I found out, my mom actually told me this, that the actress who plays Daisy is Elvis Presley's granddaughter.
Yes.
And that's why she's got the pipes of an angel.
Yes. And also I can see it in the way, like her mouth. I can like, there's been a couple times where I'm like, I see Elvis.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I know. She's so pretty. And
oh my God.
They did a great job, I think, casting everybody.
Yeah.
Like, I think
and Camilla.
Beautiful.
One of the prettiest people I think I've ever seen.
I know, which makes me even more angry, tying it back to Josh Allen. How are you cheating on somebody like that?
Yeah.
Like, how is Billy running out there going like, ooh, making goo-goo eyes at Daisy? And it's just like, you have the most perfect human being in your home right now.
Yeah.
Like, she literally, and even at the end of the book, and this is spoilers in case anybody was wondering, like, we're just throwing it all out there.
Yeah.
At the end of the book, when she was just like, now is the time for this to stop. She never, ever said anything. Okay. And also the fact in the show that now, like, her and Eddie.
Right. I literally was watching and I was like, when the fuck? I was like, Camilla never would have done this.
Never.
And she's like, now we both have secrets.
Yeah,
No,
which was never her character in the book.
Yes. No, they, not that they butchered her character in the TV show, but they didn't do her justice.
They made her like a crazy wife that's
yes,
like,
and she was like
"Where's my
crying
husband?"
all the time. She was never like that in the book. Ever. No. And when she went up, I wanted to see that scene so bad. And like we got like I'm not gonna say anything because you're not even there
Not done yet.
But they like hint at it, but it's not like you don't have that moment. And it's infuriating to me.
That's
because Camilla is so wonderful and so powerful.
Yeah, I am in love with the guy who plays Billy, though. I've been in love with him for such a long time. I think we had this conversation that he was in the movie Me Before You, and you found out that I don't know if you knew that there was a Me Before You movie.
Oh, yes, because I read the book and I was like, hello?
Yeah, with Amelia Clark.
I still haven't seen it.
And I think his name is Sam Claflin, something like that. I don't know. But anyway, he's just so handsome.
No, yeah, and he was the perfect Billy.
Yeah.
And Karen, I loved Karen.
Karen is lovely too. They just did a really good job with the show so far. And the fact that they made a whole album to go with it.
I saw someone make a TikTok and they were like, how am I going to explain that one of the top artists on my Spotify Wrapped is a fictional band?
Yeah.
I mean, if they actually toured, I would go.
Oh, 100%.
Like they should. That's great promo.
100%. And I think something that our new listeners should look forward to is that in a month, Jordyn and I will be at the same Taylor Swift show in Philadelphia. We are not going together. It just so happened that we each got tickets to the same show. So we are going to do a full Taylor Swift concert recap in about a month. I love this for us. Oh my God, George is just falling apart at the seams. Oh my God. But yeah, so we're, these, as many people know, Taylor Swift tickets are incredibly, incredibly difficult to obtain. So the fact that both of us are going, the fact that both of us are going to the same show that we can dissect and just watch every little thing all at the same time.
No, I was going to say before my mic rudely quit on me, again, that we should do like a normal podcast episode and then have another episode that's literally Eras Tour breakdown.
100%.
Because there's going to be that much to go over.
I think we're going to need to make like this is us before the Eras Tour TikTok and this is us after.
Yeah.
Because,
are you going to make friendship bracelets?
I wasn't planning on it, but
I'm like debating because everyone's trading friendship bracelets at the Eras Tour and I think it's so cute.
Well, you're like on the floor though. Like I'm like up in the seats. I don't know how dedicated.
How'd we end up on the floor anyway? You say your roommate's cheap ass screw top rose. That's how
we should be on tour,
right? Why aren't we? Buy tickets.
Yeah, buy tickets to come see Unsolicited on tour. Maybe one day we'll get to say those words.
That would be so fun.
Clip
One
it.
day I'm going to have a mic stand and we're going to go on tour.
One day. I'm dying. Well, I think that is a good way to start wrapping up our first episode of Unsolicited. What do you think? If she comes back.
I agree.
So I guess we'll just show you guys again. So we are going to start making TikToks. We'll probably discuss how that's going to work. We are going to be, I'm going to go to Jordan's next week for the NFL draft. So we'll definitely be making content and like all that kind of stuff then. So it's unsolicited_podcast on TikTok. And right now we're just Sam and Jordyn on Twitter. So make sure you guys check us out there.
Jordyn with a Y.
Jordyn with a Y. And those are all the social medias we have right now. We'll see how things go as we progress. But
yeah.
It's
a great place to start.
Any closing thoughts?
I really want a cream cheese bagel and it's way too late in the day and I'm getting
never too late in the day for a cream cheese bagel.
Fine, I'll go get a cream cheese bagel.
It's 4 p.m. though. You can't.
I'll find a different. There has to be somewhere that has a bagel at 4 p.m.
Yeah, New York has bagels all over.
All right, I'll be there in 2 hours.
I love it. Well,
I'll get my 6 p.m. bagel.
You can get bagels whenever you'd like. Do you want me to bring you a bagel next week?
Yes.
I can do that.
Please.
I will.
Bring me like 6.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just bring bagel crusts because I'm gonna stay over anyway.
I'll go to my place and get a tub of cream cheese. I'll get a couple tubs of cream cheese. And then you bring the bagels and we can just make a charcuterie bagel cream cheese board.
Sounds delightful.
I can't wait. With hard-boiled eggs? Is that too much?
Do you want to make like deviled eggs or something?
Honestly?
Hey, that's like a draft food, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make buffalo chicken dip and everything. Like we're gonna be all set for draft day.
Look out for that content because it's gonna be good.
We're definitely doing that. But everybody, thanks so much for listening to episode 1 of the Unsolicited podcast with Sam and Jordyn. And I hope you guys all oh my god, I almost did my own podcast exit. I almost said I hope everyone has a fun, fantastic, sports-filled day, which I hope you do, but also have a fun
which
day.
I'm not saying don't do.
But that's oh my god, I was like, okay, anyway.
You're in your studio with your mic. I completely understand.
I love that. All
we
right.
need an outro.
Stay fun, stay classy, stay sexy.
Oh yeah.
Be unsolicited, but not in a weird way.
Yeah, but in a fun, classy, sexy way.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Goodbye, everybody.